afternoon. I'm Alexandria Viescas, and thank you for joining us on Buy El Paso Facebook and Instagram Live. When supporting local businesses, look no further than your neighborhood. The BBB Paso del Norte has partnered with the County of El Paso to feature local businesses in El Paso, Canutillo, Fabens, Horizon City, San Elizario, Montana Vista, Clint, Socorro, and Anthony, Texas. Buy El Paso supports El Paso businesses so that they can continue to keep their doors open during COVID-19. Many of your favorite local businesses in your neighborhood have taken the City of El Paso's pledge to safety, taking additional measures to keep their employees and customers safe. Since these small businesses are taking care of us, let's take care of them. By supporting these businesses whenever we can by ordering carryout, delivery, or purchasing online, we're showing how much we appreciate their investment in our safety. Today, we're joined by owner of Shifting Gears Coffee Company, Marco Martinez, whose business is based out of, I believe it's Fabens, and has been doing their part in keeping their community safe. Hi, Marco.
Hi, Alexandra. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
We are doing great. Thank you for
Are
asking.
you working right now?
Yeah, we are.
Awesome. So Marco, can you tell us about Shifting Gears Coffee Company? Were you able to hear me,
Sorry, I
Marco?
lost that.
It's okay.
Here we
Oh,
go.
can you tell us a little bit about Shifting Gears Coffee Company?
Yeah, absolutely. We started Shifting Gears Coffee in 2016 officially. We were actually, a friend of mine and I, we were actually sitting in a coffee shop in downtown El Paso, one of the big companies. And so as we were talking, I felt an inspiration from God to be able to write something and said, you could do better. And so I started writing down, and writing down. Next thing I know, as he shows up, I have this entire business plan about a coffee shop, about coffee, and how we can make an impact in our community. And so that was the genesis of Shifting Gears Coffee. And you might be wondering, why Shifting Gears Coffee? Well, one of the reasons is, well, we love cycling. So that's one of our favorite things to do, both mountain biking and road cycling. So that's part of the reason we called it Shifting Gears, but also our coffee allows you to go from one stage to the next, to the next, to the next. And that's what Shifting Gears is about. We want to make a difference in our community and using coffee to make it happen.
And what kind of coffee are you guys carrying? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. One of the things that we serve right now that is super popular is our Cafe de Olla, but we both serve it in the hot version and the iced version. It is unbelievable. It is my great-grandmother's recipe. And so if you didn't know, during the Mexican Revolution, and I think that's something that here on the border town would resonate with so many of our audience, is that during the Mexican Revolution, the soldaderas, which are the women that stayed behind, they actually made the Cafe de Olla, and they took it out to the fields as they were helping clean and support the soldiers of the Mexican Revolution. Now, it's been fabled to say that Cafe de Olla was Emiliano Zapata's favorite drink. Now, part of our last name is Zapata. My great-grandmother, my bisabuela, Maria Santos Zapata de Burciaga, and my abuelita, Juanita Burciaga de Negrete, it's been fabled to say that we are relatives, long-lost relatives of Emiliano Zapata. Whether that's true or not, honestly, I don't know. I'm not really looking for an answer really diligently, but it really does make a great story, though. And one of the other things that we serve is Cafe de Olla. This one is amazing. This one my wife created, and this one has been one of our top sellers. We sell it in the cold brew version. We sell Guatemala Cafe in whole bean ground. We also sell it as a hot brew. We also sell the Nayarit in both cold brew, hot brew. We sell it in the coffee beans and ground. And then obviously we sell merch. If you didn't know what merch is, we got our Cafe de Olla, Cafe de Horchata cap. We have our shirts over here. And let me introduce you to one of our favorite people. He's actually our mascot. His name is Rex. His name is Coffeesaurus Rex. So this is part of the reason of our logo, part of our motto, which is "Get your roar back."
Oh, that's so cool. Yes, I've seen him in some of your Instagram posts. I think that's awesome. So, Marco, can you tell us a little bit, where can people purchase your coffee? Do you guys deliver? And if you do deliver, where do you deliver to?
We deliver all over El Paso County. One of the things that people can do, the easiest way to go to hold of us is through Facebook Messenger or through Instagram DMs. We'll go ahead and post up where we're going to be, what we're going to be serving. Everybody already knows that we serve Cafe de Olla, Cafe de Horchata, and all the coffee beans that we've talked about earlier. And so people can just give us a call. They can just reach out to us and we'll take their orders. And then for the weekend, we can deliver it and make sure that they have a great experience.
Great. So, Marco, a part of Bio Paso and, is taking for businesses to take part in it, is to take the city of El Paso's pledge to safety. And I know you guys are one of the first ones who took the pledge to safety. Can you explain what your business is doing to keep your employees and customers safe right now?
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that we were doing before the pandemic was going to the markets and visiting with our customers. And we love to call not only our customers, but we love to call them friends because they've, over the course of the last several years, they've actually become friends. And so one of the things that we've been doing is we moved away from the market. Hopefully we'll be able to do that in the near future. But for now, we moved away from the markets to limit our exposure to other individuals. Second, we are doing the catering. We are also doing deliveries, and that is no contact deliveries. So that keeps everybody safe, and that's one of the things that we've been doing to make sure that everybody, not only our employees, but our customers are safe.
Great. That's awesome. Marco, can you also let us know how sorry, how people can support you guys right now. So not just by purchasing, but what are other ways that people can, support local businesses, and why is it important to support local businesses right now?
One of the things about local businesses is that local business is very important to our community. Local businesses are the backbone of our community. We are the ones that go out there and support other local businesses because we know that if it wasn't for our customers, we wouldn't be able to support our own families. And that's part of what we do. We want to make sure that everybody stays safe. Everybody is staying socially distant, that they're doing what they can to be able to be safe, to keep their family safe, and everybody around them. That's super important to us, that everybody is staying safe. And that way, sooner rather than later, we can get back to normal, that we can get back to talking and having long conversations over coffee with our customers and our friends. And it's super important, not only for us as a business for Shifting Gears Coffee, but for also all of our other partners and friends that are local business owners.
Marco, would you like to add anything else about Shifting Gears Coffee?
Yeah, absolutely. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and on Facebook. Make sure that you follow our stories to see what we're going to be serving for the weekend. And if you've got somebody who is out of town and they would like to get some coffee beans, give us a call, reach out to us on through Messenger or through a DM on Instagram. We would love to connect with you. We would love to get you paired up with our coffees, whether it is our Cafe de Olla, which by far is one of our best sellers, or the new recent Cafe de Horchata. And we want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to have great conversation, great coffee, and the ability to connect with each other.
Great. I'll definitely be ordering that Cafe de Olla. Cafe de Olla is my favorite type of coffee. Thank you again for joining us, Marco. It was a pleasure. And remember, guys, check out Shifting Gears Coffee on Coffee Company on social media, on Instagram and Facebook. Give them a follow, give them a shout out, recommend to your friends. Those are other ways you can support local businesses. Thank you, Marco.
Absolutely. Remember, get your roar back.
Yes, get your roar back. So to participate as a business and as a customer, visit buyep.org. Sign up for our newsletter, and businesses can be featured by signing the pledge to safety and then tagging Buy El Paso or using the hashtag Buy El Paso. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram for news on some really exciting giveaway opportunities. Thank you again for joining us on another Buy El Paso Facebook and Instagram Live. Remember, when you buy El Paso, you heart El Paso. Thank you.